Dick Grayson was the original Robin, fighting crime in Gotham alongside his mentor and friend, Batman. Until one day, he became a new hero in Gotham, Nightwing. Created by Bill Finger, Bob Kane, and Jerry Robinson, he first appeared as Robin in Detective Comics number 38 in April of 1940, and would later appear as Nightwing for the first time in Tales of the Teen Titans number 44 in July 1984. Dick Grayson was born into a family of acrobats known as the Flying Graysons. He would join his mother and father's circus act at 8 years old and was very skilled at the craft, having been trained by his parents since birth. One night in Gotham, the Graysons were about to perform their act when they were asked by Jack Drake to take a photo for him and his family, including his son Tim Drake, who would later become the third Robin after the second Robin, Jason Todd. Later on, the Graysons were on tour when one of the city's crime lords, Tony Zuko, threatened the workers, saying that the owner of the circus should pay up, so his goons would protect them. However, the owner did not give in to the thugs. Later that night, Dick would watch his mother and father perform their act. As they were walking on the high wire, it snapped. There was nothing he could do but watch as his parents fell to their deaths. Soon after this, he was placed in an abusive juvenile detention center until he was adopted by billionaire Bruce Wayne. One night, Grayson snuck out of the mansion to try and track down the man who murdered his family. He wouldn't get too far before running into Batman. He brought him to the Batcave, revealing that he was actually Bruce Wayne, and that he had been investigating the murder of the Flying Graysons. They would eventually find the crime boss, but he died from a heart attack before he could be arrested. Bruce noticed that the young Dick Grayson reminded him of his younger self. He then offered to train the boy, giving him the chance to fight crime as Batman's sidekick. Dick told Bruce that he will be known as Robin after the nickname his mother gave him. The first few years of being Robin was great, saying that fighting with a bat is like an endless adventure. Until one night, Two-Face had somehow captured Batman and the new district attorney, hanging them both by a noose in a trap. Robin would throw a batarang, cutting the DA's rope. He freed him, but a trap door opened up, dropping the man in the water, drowning him. After the tragedy, Two-Face would severely beat the young Robin as Batman watched tied up. Finally getting free, Batman takes down Two-Face. Furious at Robin for letting the DA die, he was also angry at himself for putting his sidekick in such danger. Batman fires Dick from his role as Robin. This would emotionally scar Grayson after the brutal beating from Two-Face and the harsh firing from Batman. Some time passed before Bruce brought Dick back to fight again as Robin. At this time, he also started attending college at Hudson University. Robin felt like he was just as skilled as Batman now, starting to take on solo missions without his mentor. Then one day, out of nowhere, the mysterious Raven summoned Robin along with some other sidekicks to form a team of Titans. Robin was named leader of this new group of heroes. One night on patrol, the dynamic duo had a run-in with the Joker. During the fight, Joker shot Robin in the shoulder. This convinced Batman that Robin should hang up the cape and retire for good. Dick realized that he was grown up now, and that he didn't need to fight under Batman's shadow any longer. Now working more with the Teen Titans, Bruce was not amused. He told Dick that if he was no longer working with him, then he must retire as Robin. Grayson was hurt by this. He moved out of Wayne Manor. An alien girl named Starfire would help him get through this sadness. They would fall in love, and Dick named Wonder Girl the new leader of the Teen Titans. Not knowing what to do, he was thinking of giving up crime fighting. He would seek advice from a friend that may understand his situation, Superman. Superman tells him the story of a Kryptonian who was cast out by his family, similar to what happened with Bruce and Dick. However, this Kryptonian had a strong sense of justice, fighting for the weak and downtrodden people of Krypton. No one knew his name, but the people called him Nightwing. Later, Grayson was informed that Slade Wilson, aka Deathstroke, had captured the Titans and transported them to the Hive. No longer Robin, Dick Grayson now donned a new costume, revealing himself as Gotham's new defender, Nightwing. Nightwing teamed up with soon-to-be Titan Jericho to save their team. Nightwing was always one of my favorite heroes from DC Comics. He was hands down the best Robin. He would even later become a brother and mentor to Tim Drake and Damian Wayne. Plus, in the Injustice comics, he died and became the new Deadman character. I'd like to know in the comment section which DC superhero you like the most and would like to see us do an origin on. That is the origin of Nightwing, and until next time, stay up late productions.